Hey, so a few days ago I asked for your questions on the community tab, so today I'm gonna answer some of them. I got like over 1,000 comments, so unfortunately I can't answer all of them, but I am saving the rest for future Q&As, and if you didn't get the chance to ask anything and I don't answer it today, feel free to leave a comment on this video. Okay, let's go! What is your favorite video game? I love Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Sky. It perfectly fulfilled my childhood fantasy of wondering what it would be like to be a Pokemon. It also holds up really well. It doesn't feel outdated at all when you play it today, and despite you playing the same story every time, it's really fun to replay it just because of how different all the characters you can play as are. Would you eat a pineapple on pizza or raisin cookie? Actually, I quite like raisin cookies. I think the chewy texture fits really well with the texture of a cookie. Of course, I can understand that the betrayal of biting into one thinking it was chocolate chip makes a lot of people hate them. As for pineapple on pizza, why put fruit on a pizza? That's kind of weird. I know tomatoes are technically a fruit, but they don't taste like one, you get me? Probably not, doesn't really make any sense. What am I doing? Is Chipflake a real cat? If so, can we see the kitty? I don't think the person asking this was talking about them specifically, but people have been wondering if these cat pictures that I use in my videos sometimes are my actual cat, so I just want to clear up that they're photoshopped. My character design is not based on any existing cat either, sorry to disappoint you. What pushed you to make animation videos? The phrasing of this question sounds kind of aggressive, like I had no other choice but to do YouTube, but I know what you mean. Basically, what's always motivated me to do YouTube is seeing videos and thinking, I can do that too. What's really cool about YouTube is that it's mostly just one person who had a bit of free time, rather than a whole team of professionals like on TV or something. So you kind of think like, if they can do it, why can't I? The day I started making YouTube videos was when I realized that I could make animations with Paint and Windows Movie Maker, free programs that were already installed on the family computer, and I didn't need an animation degree or even a drawing tablet to do it. Hey, what's your favorite dog breed? And favorite kind of dog in the dog family? I heckin' love Pomeranians! If you could have the power to time travel or to be invisible, which one would you choose? Invisibility. Everyone knows not to mess with time travel. Which do you like more, Nintendo, Xbox, or PlayStation? I would have to say Nintendo, if not only for their portable consoles. I grew really attached to the Game Boy, GBA, DS, and 3DS, in no way that I've ever gotten attached to a console, even the Wii. Although I've played a decent amount of PS1 and 2, Nintendo is definitely closer to my heart. I've also never had an Xbox, so, you know. Favorite cereal. Okay, alright, this is my big secret, guys. You may not understand it, but please just respect my taste buds. I love Special K. Like, original Special K, not even like with the fruits and stuff, just regular Special K cereal. Everyone tells me it tastes like cardboard, but I don't know, to me it tastes awesome. And I think Kellogg's should make me the Special K mascot. What made you decide to change animation and drawing styles a few times over? What? I never changed my animation style and drawing styles before. What are you talking about? That's weird. Why would I do something like that? That just sounds unnecessarily time-consuming. What are some suggestions that I could watch on YouTube? Any channels or some series that are on YouTube that are free lol? Okay, I'm gonna try to recommend some channels that you might not know about, so here goes. Peter Brown. This guy's videos are all about stuff he makes in his workshop, and they're honestly super interesting. You don't even have to be into woodworking or anything like that to enjoy them, because it's just interesting to see what kind of weird materials he's gonna use. Like once he made something out of bread, it's cool, check him out. So Sebastian, this guy makes reviews of chocolate and sweets and stuff, and it's really cool, because they're like little bite-sized videos, get it, funny little food reviews, we bite into food, yeah, and he's really funny and weird, so definitely recommend him. Street food. This guy is really cool because he takes a look at different foods you can buy on the street, mostly in China where he lives, but he's also done some on US food, and he recently started a new series of reviews in Japan, which is really interesting. So yeah, I hope some of those channels are new to you, so you have some different content to check out if you've watched all your subscriptions already. I'll put some links in the description. What was the worst near-death experience? I've only ever had one near-death experience, but I remember it very clearly because it was terrifying. It was when I was a kid, maybe like 7 or 8, and I was jumping on my mom's bed because it was super springy, and also eating a box of Celebrations. I remember it specifically, it was a galaxy piece that I put in my mouth, and I started jumping, and I think I was laughing, but I must have breathed in somehow because the galaxy piece got lodged in my throat. It was really terrifying. This feeling of breathing in but not being able to breathe out, so the air just builds in your chest. So I rushed downstairs and chugged a glass of water as quick as I could. Luckily that dislodged it and it didn't die, so that's cool. If you were a character in a video game, what items would you drop if you got killed? I really like this question, but I think it would be more interesting to see what other people think. So please leave a comment about what you think I'd drop if I died in a game. And I think that's all we have time for, my friends. Again, as a quick reminder, feel free to ask any questions in the comments of this video, and I may answer it in a future Q&A. See ya!